Hey everybody, welcome to today's broadcast of the Warhawks collegiate baseball teams playing their home opener at the Pipe Yard in Lorraine on a beautiful sunny day against Premier. I'm Ryan Bliss. I'll be calling the game for you today. I typically call Bryant and Stratton Bobcat baseball games. I'm the sports information director out there, but my dad coaches this team and my brother's a pitcher, so I figured why not try to stay loose, come out here, call some more baseball. First pitch from Chris Phillips is swung on, lifted into right field. That'll get down for a single. Deuce snaps over to grab it. That'll keep Zach Gasper for Premier right there at first base. So, just like that, we are underway here in Lorraine. Gasper on with a leadoff single. Phillips, right-handed pitcher from Mount Union. Native right here in Elyria, Ohio. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself set up here in the press box. First time I've been up here, so I got papers and stuff blowing all over the place. Breaking ball from Phillips in there for strike one. Now, if you're following the game online and the internet's kind of jumpy or laggy, I apologize. We're working off of a hotspot. There's no internet access up here in the press box yet, so we got a hotspot that we're working off of. Doing the best that I can. If it works, it works. If not, whatever. I've got the game recorded on my computer as well. I'll post it up later if the internet doesn't cooperate. Next pitch from Phillips. Swung on, hit in the left field. Alex Jones will grab it. And Premier has two runners on here with nobody out. Got our scoreboard going. There we go. That was Mike Williams. Williams with a single. That'll bring up Isaac Stouffer, the cleanup man for Premier. He bats from the right side. Phillips comes set, checks his runner. First pitch fastball, swung on, fouled off. Phillips is ahead in the count, 0-1. Good fastball there by Phillips, missed just inside to Stouffer. That'll even the count up at 1 apiece. Phillips works with a fastball, sits right around 80 miles an hour, 80-82. He'll throw a changeup, curveball, and slider off of it. There's a fastball, stung down the third baseline. The third base coach for Premier jumps out of the way, about got him. That'll put Phillips ahead 1-2 now. He looks to settle in here in the Warhawks opening day. Comes set with the 1-2, steps off. Does that silly little fake throw thing to second base that the guys have to do now. Something about speed up rules. They don't want pitchers stepping off without action on the play, so. That one just missed outside, I guess. Phillips thought he had him. I kind of did too. That'll even the count now 2-2 on Stouffer. He looks to get his team on the board here early in this ball game. Phillips 2-2. Swung on, hit to third base. Foul ball, says our home plate umpire. Third baseman Mason Decker made a great effort to try to knock that ball down on the third base line, but it was foul anyway, so we'll do it again here, 2-2. Behind Phillips, we got Decker at third base, Aiden Grabowski at shortstop, Alex Stegman at second base, and Andrew Firgo at first. Phillips 2-2. Misses high, that'll run the count full 3-2. Across the outfield, we got Alex Jones in left, Eric Kaleko in center field, and Deuce Knapp over there in right. Phillips 3-2 fouled away. We'll do it again. Phillips, curveball, swung on and missed. He's got him for the first out. Give it Phillips his first strikeout of the day. That's a 1 out in the inning here, top half of the first. That'll bring up Jake Williams now. Phillips looking to give him a ground ball up the middle here and let his infield work. Double play to get out of here would be huge. Curveball swung on and missed. Prunty's throw to third base, not in time. Decker slaps the tag on him anyway. He's in there. No communication on the base paths, though. The runner at first, Williams, isn't able to move up on the stolen bag. I'm as unfamiliar with all these kids as you are. I grew up with one of them, and I've watched him and some of his buddies that are on this team play for a couple years. But there's a lot of new faces, so I've got some information sheets up here, and I look forward to getting to know the kids right along with you guys. Phillips 0-1, swung on and missed. It goes to the backstop. Prunty can't find it. That'll allow Gasper to come in to score. So a little tough luck there for Chris Phillips. Looks like him and the new catcher got crossed up. Prunty may have been expecting something else as the curveball. It was a good pitch from Phillips. Just went right through the wickets. That'll score the first run of the ball game. That stolen base from Gasper really comes in handy as it allows him to score. Williams moves up to second base on the... that'll have to go down as a pass ball. That one misses. Count now 1-2. One run in for our visitors. There we go. And we're one-man show up here. I'm running the scoreboard. Got the video going, doing the scorebook, and calling our ball game. So another ball skips off the mid of Prunty. Phillips will cover up, but Williams will walk to third base. That one will go down as a wild pitch. Prunty did what he could to block it, but looked like it may have been a changeup. They got away from Phillips. It was in the other batter's box. So the count's even now, 2-2. 1 out in the inning here. The Warhawks look to get out of a little bit of trouble. Phillips comes set with the 2-2. Rocks, fires. Swung on and missed. Another good curveball. I guess Stouffer got a piece of it. I'm sorry, I guess Williams got a piece of it. But Prunty's able to hold on. That's Phillips' second strikeout of the ball game. Second strikeout of the inning. And with back-to-back Ks, he's got 2 outs here with the runner on third base. The righty, Phil Stouffer, will step to the plate now and hit. First pitch fastball in there for strike 1. Phillips is ahead of Stouffer. 0-1. Phillips would love to get out of this inning here with just 1 run allowed. The first 2 men reached base. 2 strikeouts after that. Good slider there from Phillips. You're way ahead now, 0-2. Phillips comes set with the 0-2. On its way. Fouled straight back. Prunty gives it a look, but that'll make its way out over the netting. Not quite to the stadium seating out here. It kind of landed in that little bench area down by the first base dugout. We'll do it again here, 0-2. Chris Phillips looking to end the inning and let his offense do a little work. Just got a piece of it, did Stouffer. Phillips doing a good job there of changing eye level. He's thrown 2 sliders down and away. Tried to buzz a fastball past him at the letters, but Satufer just able to fight it off. The righty comes set, kicks, fires. Swung on and missed. Phillips strikes out the side, give him 3 Ks in a row. Premier able to plate 1 off a couple of early base hits and a wild pitch. They lead this one 1-0 going to the bottom half of the first inning. The Warhawks coming to hit. We're back here, bottom half of the first inning. Warhawks trailing this one 1-0. The Warhawks line up with Eric Kaleko, the center fielder, batting first. Deuce Knapp playing right field will bat second. Caleb McGee's DHing today. He'll bat third. Mason Decker, the third baseman, will bat fourth. Jackson Powell's our EH. He'll bat fifth. Aiden Grabowski's the shortstop. He'll bat sixth. The first pitch to Kaleko misses high for a ball. After Grabowski will be Andrew Firgo, the first baseman. Then Alex Stegman. Nathan Prunty and Alex Jones will round it out. 2-0 count here to Kaleko, the center fielder from Denison. The 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Counts now 2-1 on Kaleko. They'll face breaking ball, misses high, 3-1. They've got John Ambrose, the big right-hander for Premier on the mound today. He's their opening day starter. Kaleko fouls this one off. Had to run the count full now, 3-2. Kaleko, not a guy you want to put on first base. He was 32 for 34 for stolen bases at Denison this year. Rolls this one over, gets it off the hands, grounds it out to the second baseman, Dylan Belknap, for Premier. He'll be the first out of the inning for the Warhawks. That'll bring up Deuce Knapp, today's right fielder. Deuce, one of the guys that's I've watched play for a couple of years now. He's been on a few different Warhawks teams with my brother Ben. He watches the first pitch from Ambro, miss high. Head in the count here, 1-0. Deuce hits this one on the ground. Runs pretty well. Shortstop kicks it anyway, so Deuce will be on base. That's down as an infield single in my book. I think he was going to leg it out. The third baseman had cut it off with a different story, but he's able to squirt it past the third baseman. The shortstop, Williams, went a long way to his right to try to get that ball. I don't think he was going to be able to throw across his body and get Deuce moving down the line. Like I said, he runs pretty well. So Knapp's on at first base. Had 14 steals himself this year at Ohio Dominican. There he goes. He's on the move. Ball's down and away. The throw is up and away. Looked like it sailed in the center field. Cut off by the shortstop, Williams. So give Knapp his first steal of the summer. 15th on the year. He's on at second base for Caleb McGee now, who bats with a 1-0 count. And a runner on second. Breaking ball missed in off the plate. Counts now 2-0 on McGee. Ambro comes set. Checks the runner at second. Delivers. Swung on. Missed. Big cut there. Caleb McGee. Trying to hit that one to the T-ball fields out there behind the scoreboard. Here at the pipe yard. So 2-1 now here on the Bobcat 3-hitter. I'm sorry, the Warhawk 3-hitter. It's going to take some getting used to. Pitch from Ambo missed down and away. Counts now 3-1. McGee lifts one. Won't get it over top the second baseman though. He's the second out of the inning. Another ball in on the hands of a Warhawk hitter. Ambrose working the inside part of the plate so far here in the first inning, trying to tie guys up. Getting used to hitting with wood again too. All these guys are coming from their college seasons where they use metal bats. They come out here in the summertime and have to use the wooden ones again, and the sweet spot's just not quite the same. It's a little smaller. You get balls on your hands, and you can't just get them over top the infield. So the metal bat, he fists that into right field. And the Warhawks might have themselves a run. First pitch to Decker, catches the outside part of the plate for strike one. He hits with 2 outs here. Do snap the runner at first, or the runner on at second. As mentioned, Knapp runs pretty well, so a ball through the infield should score him. There he goes. He's on the move. Breaking ball, missed up and away. No throw. Good pitch to run on. So give Knapp his second steal. The Warhawks have the tying run over there at third base now. Decker trying to get Warhawks on the board, and he will. He laces one into left field. Deuce Knapp will walk home. Mason Decker put a charge into that one. Found a barrel. That one was definitely not in on the hands. Looked like that pitch from Ambro got out over the plate. Mason Decker knew right what to do with it. Hit it right through that 6-hole in the left field. And the Warhawks have their first run of the season. That'll bring up Jackson Powell now, the EH for today. He takes a first pitch strike on the outside part of the plate. Hits this one up the middle. It'll get through. Decker will stay right there at second base, so give Powell a knock. We got 2 Warhawks on the bases now here with 2 away. A little 2-out lightning here. He'll pass the bat to the shortstop, Aiden Grabowski. Grabowski finishing up his first year over at Tiffin University. Got himself a knock. He was, I think that's a 1 for 5. Yeah, 1 for 5. Scored 5 runs. Did a little pinch running out there at Tiffin. Ambro comes set. That one's in there. I believe we got us a 1-1 count. I missed the first one. Grabowski rolls this one into the third base dugout. Counts now 1-2. The Warhawks shortstop. Ambro looking to get out of this inning. Get his guys another chance to score some runs. Fastball missed high. That'll run the count even at 2-2. Ambro comes set, checks his runner at second base. That's Decker. The 2-2. Breaking ball, missed high and away. Decker had a real big lead out there at second base. He was about, if not halfway, maybe a little over halfway to third. Not sure what he was doing. There was nobody covering second, though. Now the second baseman's holding him. The 3-2. Misses high and away. Ball 4. That'll load the bases. Good at bat there by Aiden Grabowski. Fell behind early, able to work his way all the way back and take the walk. That'll put Decker at third, Powell at second, and Grabowski at first base for the first baseman, Andrew Firgo. Firgo bats from the right side. First pitch from Ambro is in there for strike 1. Firgo goes to North Central. That's in Illinois. Takes another fastball in there for strike 2. Well, Ambro 1 pitch away from working out of this inning. Firgo's got a piece of it. It went right through the mitt of the catcher, Satufer. Ambro missed that inning-ending strikeout by a little bit of leather. That one was able to just get through the glove. Got him with that one. Breaking ball locks up Firgo. The Warhawks lead them loaded, but they're able to tie it up at 1 apiece. We'll be back top half of the second inning coming up. Chris Phillips back out for his second inning of work. He'll be greeted by the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Premier, Logan Tierney, Dylan Belknap, and Jesse Kramer. A little bit of a shaky start in the top half of the first inning. 2 knocks. Run came around to score on a wild pitch, but 3 Ks later, and Chris Phillips had retired the, I guess they're just Premier Baseball. They don't really have a name, this Premier Baseball Club. It's just Premier Baseball Club. Phillips' first pitch. Fastball, swung on. Hit out to Grabowski at shortstop. He grabs, throws, got him. Nice play out there, Aiden Grabowski. Able to pick it on a short hop and make the throw over to Firgo to retire Tierney for the first out of the inning. So a little 1 pitch, 1 out for Chris Phillips. Phillips just finished his freshman season at Mount Union. Had 3 starts, 4 appearances, 15 innings pitched. Struck out 14 batters. So Chris looking to throw some innings this summer, get ready to go out, play for the Raiders for his second year. His first pitch to Dylan Belknap looked like a slider on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. One away, here we go. Belknap playing second base for Premier today. That one misses low. That'll even the count now at 1-1. Beautiful day out here in Lorain, Ohio. I live about 15 minutes from here. Had a great day working in the yard. Belknap swings through a fastball. Counts now 1-2. Got it mowed, opened up the garden. Did a little bit of the landscaping. It was a beautiful day. Finish it off with 2 great baseball games. Can't think of a much better way to spend a Sunday, especially in a holiday weekend. Got another day off tomorrow. Ugh. This is the life. That slider from Phillips missed off the plate for ball 2. As I mentioned, we're working off of a hot spot out here. This is our first go-round with this setup. So if the stream is laggy or just all around terrible, I apologize. Phillips sits down another one. Belknap goes down looking. That just looked like a good fastball at the knees. Give Chris Phillips his 4th strikeout. That's the 2nd out of the inning. The righty from Mount Union is rolling. It was a 6-3. All right. Keep my scorebook up to date. Phillips kicks, fires. The first pitch to Kramer's hit on the ground to second baseman Alex Stegman. Stegman throws over to Firgo at first, and that will do it for Premier here in the top half of the 2nd inning. Phillips sets him down 1-2-3, gets his 4th strikeout. The Warhawks coming to hit, trying to take a lead here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Bottom half of the 2nd inning, game's tied 1 apiece. Alex Stegman, Nathan Prunty, and Alex Jones coming up for the Warhawks. They'll see John Ambrose again. His first pitch to Stegman is a fastball. Stegman swings through. Counts now 0-1 here on the Warhawks second baseman. Next pitch, another fastball right past him. 0-2 now here on Stegman. Ambrose working real quick on the mound. If I was Stegman, I might step out here and make him slow him down a little bit. Breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate for strike 3. So Stegman's down looking. He's the first out of the inning for the Warhawks. That's Ambrose's second strikeout, his second in a row. He got Firgo to end the first. Worked out of a bases loaded jam. That'll bring Nathan Prunty, the catcher, up to the plate. First pitch from Ambrose misses inside for ball 1. Next pitch, swung on, fouled straight back towards us. That'll even the count now at 1 apiece. Prunty plays at Thiel College. Just finished up his freshman year. Big guy for a catcher, 6 foot, 235. This one misses off the plate, counts now 2-1. Ambrose rocks, 2-1 pitch on its way. Prunty hits this one on the ground. It'll roll foul towards the third base dugout. That'll even the count now at 2-2. Guardians lost again today, 2-1 to the Tigers. If they could hit the ball a little bit, I feel like that team would be all right. Prunty swings through one. He's the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of this inning and third strikeout of the ball game for John Ambrose. It'll bring up Alex Jones. He'll hit here with 2 away in the bottom of the second, trying to turn the lineup over. He's sitting out of the 10 hole today. We get 10 batters in this college league, able to use an EH every day. EH extra hitter. Jones squares the bunt, puts one down. Ambrose got to come off the mound to get it. Jones can run. Got him by half a step. Nice play out there by John Ambrose to come off the mound and make that play. Alex Jones runs well. Another one of those Warhawks that can get down the line pretty good, but he's retired for the third out of the inning. We'll leave this one tied up at 1 apiece, going to the top half of the third. Chris Phillips back out for his third inning of work. Set him down 1-2-3 last inning, so he'll be greeted by Evan Lewis, the right fielder. That'll turn the lineup over back to Zach Gasper and Mike Williams at the top. First pitch to Lewis. Looked like a slider in there for strike 1. Able to find the back door with that one. Planted it right in the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fastball missed a little down, I guess. That'll run the count even 1-1. As I've mentioned a couple times, the internet access is a little spotty today up here in the box. We're working off of a hotspot that we picked up yesterday. Thought this could be something fun to do. My dad's out here coaching. My brother's going to be pitching game 2. So might as well try to keep the chops in the press box. Do a little play-by-play over the summer. Phillips' next pitch swung on and missed. Counts now 2-2. So if the stream's terrible, I apologize. We're doing what we can up here. They have a breaking ball, misses in the dirt, 3-2. If it is terrible, I've got the game being recorded on my computer as well, so I can put up a nice clean version of it later tonight whenever we get home. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. Give Phillips another strikeout. He keeps racking them up. That's his 5th in the first 2 1/3 innings here, as he's making it easy on the Warhawk defense right now. That'll bring up Zach Gasper. Reached on a single in the first pitch of the ball game, came around to score. Was able to just kind of dunk one over top the first baseman's head. That's Alex Farrago. I'm sorry, Andrew Farrago. Like I said, still learning these guys. Alex is the second baseman. That one misses as well. Counts now 2-1. Here on the leadoff man for Premier, Zach Gasper, center fielder. I don't have anything on the Premier's team. All I have is a roster, so that one swung on and missed. Looked like a breaking ball. I'm not sure if that was a slider or a changeup. Definitely had Gasper out front though, so we'll even the count now, 2-2. Yeah, nothing on Premier's team. That one will miss low and load the count up, 3-2. I did a little research on our guys though, so I've got some information, found some stats, etc., for the Warhawks. The guys from Premier are a mystery, however. 3-2 pitch, missed up and away. Not sure what happened there. Phillips looked like he maybe slipped. He's had pretty pinpoint control so far today. And that one wasn't even close. That was 3 feet away from the zone, so he'll look to regather himself as Zach Gasper reaches for the second time today. He's on at first with a walk now. That'll bring up Mike Williams, who also had a infield single his first time up. Phillips picks over. Gasper dives back in safe. Chris comes set, checks his runner. First pitch in there, strike one. Yeah, Phillips, not an overpowering guy, but has done a good job changing speeds and hitting spots. He hasn't thrown a whole lot of pitches over the middle of the plate. He's been corner to corner. There's the breaking ball at the outside part of the plate. Not sure if the umpire is going to say that was on the swing or the pitch. Looked like he went around Mike Williams, but pretty good pitch in itself. 0-2 the count here on him. Phillips looking to bounce a ground ball out there to Grabowski. They can roll 2 up the middle here. Looked like they were looking for a stolen base right there. Kind of a half pitch out as Prunty set up in the other batter's box, and Phillips planted a fastball in the middle of his chest, but nothing happening over there at first base. Now Gasper's on the move. Here's a strike 3. No ball. Stegman thought he had him. Ball wasn't in the glove. So almost had to strike him out, throw him out the end of the inning. Give Phillips his 6th strikeout in 3 innings. His second this one. They've got 2 away here with Isaac Stouffer coming to the plate. So Gasper steals it. He's on at second base now with 2 outs here in the inning. Stouffer watches the first pitch fastball in there for strike 1. Another great first pitch get-ahead fastball by Chris Phillips. He's been just moving that fastball in and out, keeping it out of the middle of the zone, and getting ahead of Premier batters so far in this start. Real similar at bat to what we just saw with Mike Williams, except Stouffer didn't bite on that slider that started at the same place as the fastball he dotted in the outside part of the plate and broke away. So that'll even the count now, 1-1. Looks like a little timing play there, pickoff move. These guys haven't had a whole lot of time to work together, so that must have been something they talked about between innings. Maybe a little glove flash play. Stegman, the second baseman, flashes glove, breaks to the bag. Phillips turns and throws. Another slider off the plate. Counts now 2-1 here on the Premier Baseball Club designated hitter. They really need a some sort of mascot thing, you know? Premier Baseball Club is too long to say. Are they the Premier Athletics? Is that it? That pitch fouled off. Had our on account even now, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs here in the top half of the third inning. Ball game's tied at 1 apiece. Phillips comes set. Delivers. Breaking ball off the plate. That'll run the count even now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Popped up high in foul ground. Farrago's going to give it a look, but that one's going to land on top of the first base dugout. We'll do it again here, 3-2. The guys on defense out there just chomping at the bit to get a ground ball or something in play. They are as excited as anybody to get out here and play some ball, and Chris Phillips just hasn't allowed it. He's got 6 strikeouts so far here in 2 innings. Another pickoff over to second base. The runner, Gasper, dives back in safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 strikeouts so far for Chris. Good at bat here by Isaac Stouffer. He fouls another one straight back. We'll do it again here at 3-2. Stouffer was the first strikeout victim for Chris Phillips here in this ball game. Definitely hasn't been the last. And he got him again! Chris Phillips with his 7th strikeout of the ball game. Works out of I guess you could call it a little bit of trouble. Had a runner at second base with 2 away. Phillips struck out 7 so far here through 3. We got us a tie ball game going to the bottom half of the third inning. 1-1 apiece. Bottom half of the third. Eric Kaleko back up to bat here for the Warhawks. So right at the top half of the lineup. First pitch from Ambro misses wide to him for ball 1. And bottom of the third, 1-0. There we go. That one misses as well. Counts now 2-0 on Ambro. Ambro had himself a heck of a year. I'm sorry, Kaleko. Kaleko had himself a heck of a year this year at Denison. Was named Newcomer of the Year for the NCAC, the conference I'm familiar with. I played in the NCAC. Played with Oberlin back in my college days. 2015 conference champ. Thank you. People forget. Didn't have a year like Ambro had though. I'm sorry, like Kaleko had. Kaleko hit 359 with a 988 OPS. OPS is on base plus slugging. Stole 32 bases, set the school record for steals. That one misses up and in for ball 3. Counts now 3-1 here on Kaleko. Finished with 60 hits and 181 tries. Hits this one high to center field. Center fielder's back. Looks like he got him. It's over his head. Kaleko can really run. He's going to hit first base, head for second. He'll hit second and head for third. And he'll go in standing with a leadoff triple. The Warhawks are in business here in the the bottom half of the third inning. Leadoff triple by Eric Kaleko. And they are threatening here. That'll bring up Deuce Knapp, the right fielder from Ohio Dominican. He'll bat for the second time today. Reached with an infield single his first time up, stole 2 bases. Infield single would do it here. Kaleko can run. That would score him. I think that may have been a called strike. Not sure. The umpire just kind of picked up his right arm and pointed a little bit. So we'll put it as a strike, but it could have just been he was saying it was outside. That was strike 2. All right, so we do have an 0-2 count here on Deuce Knapp. Deuce hit 325 for Ohio Dominican this year. 8 doubles, 5 home runs. That one misses up and in. Kaleko's going to try to score, and he'll walk to home plate. So put the Warhawks on the board. They take the lead here in the bottom of the third. Kaleko hits a triple. Comes in to score on the pass ball. Gives the Warhawks a 2-1 lead. Deuce Knapp will look to start us up again here. He'll work with a 1-2 count. Not a bad thought from Ambro there. Got him on the outside part of the plate twice. Tried to sneak a fastball up and in by him. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Deuce Knapp will go down. It's the first out of the inning, but the catcher for Premier threw it down to third. Got past the third baseman. They'll go pick it up out of left field. Just give it back to your pitcher. There we go. That's always embarrassing. 1 away here. That'll bring up Caleb McGee, today's designated hitter for the Warhawks. McGee takes one right off the lid. That's why they make helmets, huh? He'll toss his bat to third base and hustle down to first. The Warhawks have another man on here. I'm sure that's not how McGee wanted the at-bat to go, but he'll take it. That'll bring up Mason Decker, the third baseman from Baldwin Wallace. Baldwin Wallace playing in the Division III College World Series right now. Decker swings through a ball. He's behind in the count, 0-1. Pickoff attempt. He dives back in safe. McGee's in there. Decker hits this one sky high. First baseman's after. Second baseman calls for it. It'll land in the middle of the infield. There's nobody at second. McGee moves up. Little miscommunication there by Premier. The wind's blowing some out here. I guess you can see our flag in right center. Kind of pushing out. Nobody covers third base, and McGee moves up to third. So fantastic base running and a little suspect defense by Premier, and we've got runners at first and third here with 1 away. And Jackson Powell, today's extra hitter, coming to the plate. So Decker will take that lucky single. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I'm sure he'd rather barrel a ball up, but that one goes down in the scorebook as a base hit, just like anything else. First pitch to Powell, misses. He's ahead in the count 1-0. So they appeal out to the umpire in the field. He says that Powell was able to hold up. So 2-0 the count now on him. He looks to open this ball game up. A ball in the gap. Pretty big gaps out here at the pipe yard. Ball in the gap, might be able to score both of them. That ball misses up and away. A little action down there in Premier's bullpen. They got a lefty. Just threw a pretty good breaking ball from what I can see. Ambrose still working here in the third. That one misses as well. 4-pitch walk to Powell will load the bases, and that'll bring Aiden Grabowski, the shortstop, up to the plate. McGee moves to third. Powell's on at first with a walk. Had a single. McGee with a HBP. There we go. I get my scorebook back in order. Grabowski hitting with the bases loaded. Walked his first time up. Swings through one, fouls it off. Not sure if he got the umpire or the catcher with that foul tip. Somebody wore it. So with one out here in the bottom half of the third inning, the Warhawks threatening to open this up. A ball through the infield will score 2. A ball in the gap might score all 3. Ambrose, next pitch, is a breaking ball, misses high. That'll even the count up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The Warhawks on top of this one, 2-1, 1 run in on the inning. This one misses off the plate away, got away from the catcher, Situfer, but not far enough for McGee to try to score from third. Never left the circle. 2-1 now the count on the Warhawk shortstop, Grabowski. Grabowski swings through a good fastball. That'll even the count up now. John Ambrose looking to get himself a ground ball, work his way out of this inning. Corners are still back here for Premier. Grabowski gets plunked, so second hits batsman in this inning. That'll push a run across the plate for the Warhawks. They've managed to play 2 here in the inning with a leadoff triple by Kaleko. And then a hit batter, a pop-up in the infield that's able to land, a walk, and another hit batter. So you'll take it if you're the Warhawks, but haven't earned a whole lot so far this inning. Coach from Premier will come out and talk to his big righty. Just try to settle him down a little bit. Had good command in the first 2 innings. I think only 1 walk. Yeah, 1 walk the first 2 innings. Now we got a walk and 2 hits batsman here in the third. That'll bring Andrew Fiergo, the first baseman, up to the plate. Fiergo takes a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Counts now 1-1 on the Warhawk first baseman out of North Central. Fouls this one off down the first baseline. Counts now 1-2. No action down there in the Warhawk bullpen. Looks like Chris Phillips would come out for the 4th. Not sure how far these guys are planning to go here in the first outing of the summer. The breaking ball missed down in the dirt. Situfer able to keep it in front. Lost it for a second, but did a good job getting his body behind it. That ball died right on top of home plate. Nothing Decker over there at third base could do. Counts now even at 2-2. Ambrose, pitch on its way. That one will miss high. Counts now full, 3-2. So nowhere to put him. Ambrose got to bring him a pitch in the zone. I'd say probably a fastball. Hasn't been able to locate the off-speed stuff here in this inning. Firgo looking to open this game up for the Warhawks. Fouls one off. Ambrose able to get it in on his hands. Firgo fights it off down the third baseline. We'll do it again here at 3-2. Ambrose working quickly, comes set. Here it comes. Ball 4 missed up and in, so that'll put another Warhawk on via the walk. The third run of the inning will come in to score. The second one pushed across by a free pass. And that'll do it here for John Ambrose. His day will be done as the coach makes his way out to the pitcher's mound. Second visit in the inning. Gotta pull your pitcher after that one. Looks like we'll have the lefty that was warming up down there earlier coming in. I'll have his information when we come back. Bottom half of the third inning. Jack Florig comes out of the pen for Premier Baseball. He'll face the lefty, Alex Stegman. Stegman fouls the first pitch off. Stegman playing second base today. Drops down a bunt. It's a squeeze. And he beats it. Nice play there by the Warhawks. Stegman puts the bunt down. Jackson Powell able to come in and score. That ball may have rolled 3 feet out in front of home plate. Jack Florig came all the way in to field it and try to flip to the catcher, but not in time as Powell was able to come across for the third run of the inning, fourth run of the ball game for the Warhawks. They lead this one 4-1. That'll go down as a base hit for Stegman. Nathan Prunty, the catcher, will come in and hit now. He's a strikeout victim his first time up. Florig, number 10. There we go. 2-0 the count now on the catcher, Nathan Prunty. Powell comes in to score. Browski to third. Fair go to second. There we go. Florig kicks, fires. And skipped away. It looked like it may have hit Prunty, but I guess not. It must have just skipped off the dirt. The umpire kind of had me covered up on that one. Counts now 3-0 here on Prunty. We'll see if he's swinging away. As a batter, I always was looking for a 3-0 fastball. And as a coach, I like my kids to go up there looking for it. If you get your pitch, hit it. Like, most of the time, pitchers are just, especially here with the bases loaded, trying to throw a fastball down the middle. They're just trying to throw a strike. They're no longer trying to throw a good pitch. They're just trying to throw it over the plate. You get a pitch over the plate you can handle. Rip it. Do some damage. Because as a pitcher, if I have to throw you a 3-0 fastball, I'm not throwing you a 3-1 fastball. If I get ahead, here comes a 3-1 slider or changeup or something. Like, I wasn't a guy that threw hard enough to get away with that. Another run in here for the Warhawks. Base is still loaded. Prunty has a runner come in for him after the walk. Alex Jones at the plate now, swings through a fastball. Hits this one high in the air. That'll be an infield fly, so Jones will be out. Nothing will happen here. Jones is the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Alec Kaleko, who started off the inning with a leadoff triple. He'll come to bat here again in the third. Kaleko looking to rip another one. Fouls this one off. That one will make it into the stands. Sends a mom running. Catcher goes into the net. Look at that one, stayed in play. So the catcher Stouffer, great effort there, trying to get over there and make that catch. Went into the net, just not able to keep it in the mitt. Wasn't sure what he was doing there. Looked like he was trying to run through the net to catch it, but it stayed in play. That'll be 0-1 here on Kaleko. He bats with 2 away here, bases loaded. Sweeping breaking ball, missed in off the plate for ball 1. Here's that breaking ball we saw Florig throwing in the bullpen. Real sweeper, starts on one side, works all the way to the other end. Kaleko fouls this one off and loses the grip on the bat. Deuce Knapp will be a nice guy and go back and grab it for him. Maybe toss him a stick of pine tar too while he's at it. Kaleko's got his lumber again. He'll step back in the box. Kept a 1-2 count. Base is full of Warhawks. They lead this one 5-1 here. Kaleko lifts this one into right field. The first baseman's after it. Looks like it'll get down the line. Foul. So the first baseman, Tierney, had a beat on it. And looked like he may have been able to make a play. I think he lost the ball in the sun. Kept putting his glove up, trying to block out the sun. It's kind of behind us right now, coming down behind home plate. We can't see it, obviously. I'm in the press box. We've got the roof here at the pipe yard. 1-2. Kaleko rips this one down the line. Foul. Put a barrel on it. Just yanked it a little out in front. With 2 outs here, if he puts that in a gap, it scores all 3. Next pitch from Florig, misses high. That'll even the count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kaleko fights off another one. Good at bat here by the Warhawk center fielder. As we mentioned, nothing new for him. He had all kinds of at-bats this spring with Dennison. Was their leadoff hitter. Primary base stealer. And the 2-2 pitch. Ripped to left field. Will it be fair? Foul. And if it's fair, it's gone. We kind of lost it. This roof really plays with me up here in the booth too. If a ball gets above it, I have no idea where it's going. I kind of gotta read the fielders. And the left fielder for Premier was drifting back towards the wall. I had the distance. just kind of hooked foul on him. So Kaleko will try to stay back and put one between the lines here. He's squared up 2 now. There's nothing worse than barreling a foul ball. We'll do it again here, 2-2. Rips this one down the line, and it'll hook as well, foul. I think we're out of baseballs here. Kaleko's used all of them. Our umpire's calling, just throw something in. Hopefully it's a game ball. That always made me laugh. We're out of baseballs. If I'm pitching, just like grab one that's all black and scratched up out of a bucket and toss it to me. He's not even going to check it. Get me whatever we got. The dirtier and rougher, the better. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. So Florig puts him away. That'll do it for the Warhawks here in this inning. They plate 4 in the bottom half of the third. They lead this one 5-1 going to the 4th. So after the long break, Chris Phillips comes back out for his 4th inning of work. I'm sure if you ask him, he doesn't mind. He'll sit in there all day long if his guys are going to keep scoring runs. He'll be greeted by the 4-hitter Jake Williams, the catcher Phil Situfer, and the first baseman Logan Tierney. Williams, a strikeout victim, his first time up. 1 of 7 so far in the day for Chris Phillips. Swings through a good, I believe that was a 2-seamer on the outside part of the plate. Phillips ahead in the count, 0-1. Good fastball there, running away from Williams. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Phillips ahead in the count again, 0-2. Warhawks leading this one 5-1 in the top half of the 4th inning. A little bit of a show pitch there from Phillips. That one misses way off the plate for ball 1. Counts now 1-2 here on Williams. Looks like there's a little action in the Warhawk bullpen now. We got a lefty up there throwing. Swung on and missed. Chris Phillips continues to just dazzle these Premier Baseball Club hitters. That is his 8th strikeout of the ball game. First out here in the top half of the 4th. That'll bring Phil Situfer to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time up as well. Phillips stares in, didn't get the one he wants. He'll step off, try again. This is probably, I'm sure this is his first time working with catcher Nathan Prunty back there, so they got to get on the same page. Another fastball just absolutely dotted on the outside part of the plate. Phillips ahead in the count now, 0-1. He's started nearly every hitter so far for Premier with a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Slider hit on the ground, gloved by Mason Decker. He'll throw across the diamond, got him. Nice play over there by Decker at third. If he doesn't cut that off, it's a base hit. Grabowski's not going to be able to glove it going to his right and make that throw. So good play over there by the third baseman from Baldwin Wallace. I'm pretty sure he's from Baldwin Wallace. Yeah, Baldwin Wallace. So Satuffer is able to put one in play, but Decker vacuums it up. He's the second out of the inning. Logan Tierney, the first baseman, will come to bat now. Another fastball right on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Phillips has found a little bit of a rhythm. This one, another fastball, lifted in foul. Caught by first baseman Andrew Firgo. And another 1-2-3 inning for Chris Phillips. He strikes out one. Give him 8 on the day. The Warhawks lead this one 5-1. They'll be coming up to bat in the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. Warhawks leading 5-1. Deuce Knapp coming to the plate. He'll be followed by Caleb McGee and Mason Decker. Knapp throws this one over the dugout. I can honestly say, in my 20-plus years of baseball experience, I've never seen a man throw the bat out of the field of play. So somebody get him a tiger stick. Like Alex Jones, nice enough to go grab his bat for him. The second bat thrown here in this ball game from the Warhawks. So I don't know if is it going to the lumber that's a little bit different. They're not using the metal bats. I don't know. Something's going on here though. Knapp's got his bat. Fouls this one off. Counts now 0-2. Number 10, Jack Florig back to work. Knapp lifts this one into left field. The left fielder, Jesse Kramer, settles under it and makes the catch. Knapp's retired for the first out of the inning. So a pair of runs in the first inning, one by Premier, one by the Warhawks. A bunch of zeros after that as Chris Phillips really settled in and did his thing on the mound for the Warhawks. And then in the third inning, the Warhawks really opened it up with some help from John Ambrose. He lost command of the strike zone a little bit, had a pair of walks, pair of hit batters. The Warhawks able to plate 4. Caleb McGee fouls off this breaking ball. Count will go to 1-2 on the Bobcat designated hitter today. That's how we got here. 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the fourth, Jack Florig still working for Premier. He was able to work his way out of the bases loaded jam with a strikeout of Eric Kaleko in the bottom half of the third. Breaking ball missed up and away. Had to run the count even now, 2-2. Caleb McGee from right down the street here in Amherst. Take the Amherst exit to get to the pipe yard. Fouls this one back. He's over at University of Findlay. Now he just finished up his freshman year. The 2-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. That'll run the count even, 3-2. So McGee 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch his last time up. Really kind of started that rally, if you want to call it that, for the Warhawks. It was a hit by pitch, a single, a walk, a hit by pitch, a walk, a single, and a walk. He's walked again. Well, he walks here for the first time. Hit by a pitch his last time up. Either way, he's on first base. That'll bring Mason Decker, the third baseman, up to bat here with a runner on first and 1 away. He's 2 for 2 so far in the day, 2 singles. Holds up on a ball down in the dirt. No chance. They appealed, but definitely didn't swing. Bat never left his shoulder. Counts 0-1 here. Sorry, 1-0 here on Decker. McGee gets his lead off first. Florig checks him. Haven't seen him move to first base yet. Decker swings through a fastball. That'll even the count up at 1 apiece. Gonna have to see if I can find the game changer feed for our Warhawks team here. That makes my job a little easier too. I can kind of keep my scorebook and know where we are in the ball game, but also see what guys' current batting averages are. Not a huge deal right now because it's the first ball game, but in a week from now, it'll be nice to know what guys are hitting. Decker fouls this one off, straight over our heads. Counts 1-2. McGee with a decent lead over there at first base. Looked like it was a one-way lead, though. Trying to bait a move from Florig. See what the lefty is working with out there on the mound. As a left-handed pitcher myself, the key to a good left-handed pickoff move is all about the head. Florig locks up Decker with a good breaking ball. He is the second out of the inning. As a left-handed pitcher, if you lift up your leg and you look over at first base, usually runners dive back in. You go back to the plate and they get comfortable. So the best move was a lift the leg, look at the runner, go to the plate, and then throw to first base. You've got them all tied in knots. Florig's first pitch in there for strike 1. Andy Pettit was a great guy to watch pitch. A lefty with a great pickoff move. Florig with the, hopefully that's the C move. Not a real competitive pickoff there to first base. He flipped it, it had air under it on his way over to his first baseman. That one catches the inside part of the plate for strike 2. So Powell behind in the count here, 0-2. Florig looking to get his guys back at the plate. Try to get themselves back into this ball game. Powell hits this one into the gap. It's over top the head of the shortstop. Decker will hit second and head for third. He'll go in right there. Powell, good bit of base running to follow him up to second base as that ball skipped away from the cutoff man. That'll give Jackson Powell a single. He'll move up to second base on the throw. Mason Decker goes first to third on the ball into the left center gap. And Aiden Grabowski will come to the plate now. He'll bat with runners at second and third and 2 away here for the Warhawks. Looking to add on here in the 4th inning. Swings through a fastball. He's behind in the count now, 0-1. Grabowski hits this one hard to left field, but it'll be caught out there by the left fielder Kramer. So Grabowski puts a sting into one, but hits it right at the left fielder Kramer, who ranges about 3 steps to his right to make that play. That'll do it here for the Warhawks. They strand 2, still leading this one, 5-1, going to the 5th. Chris Phillips back out for his 5th inning of work. He'll be greeted by Dylan Belknap, the second baseman, Jesse Kramer, the left fielder, and Evan Lewis, the right fielder. Phillips' first pitch on the inside part of the plate, and Belknap's holding himself some firewood. He'll need a new stick. We used to do that with my summer team. We'd have a cookout and a bonfire at the end of the season with all the broken bats. It was always a good time. We didn't usually have a ton of broken bats for firewood, but there was enough to keep it going for a little while. Belknap's got him a new stick. He'll step back into the plate, or step back up to the plate. He's behind in the count, 0-1. Chris Phillips changed up the rhythm a little bit there. He's been going fastball away to start a lot of these guys, and then following it up with a slider. He went fastball in there on Belknap. Belknap lifts this one to center field. Kaleko calls for it. He'll make the catch out there in center. And Dylan Belknap is the first out of the 5th inning. Give him an 0-for-2 mark on the day. It's a F8. There we go. That'll bring up Jesse Kramer, 0-for-1 so far. Grounded out to the second baseman his last time up. Looks like that'll do it for Chris Phillips. He goes 4 1/3, strikes out 8. We're going to make a move to the bullpen here. So Phillips finishes the day. Listen to that round of applause here from today's not quite a sellout crowd. Decent crowd here, though, for some college summer baseball. Phillips goes 4 1/3. Allows, looks like just the 2 hits to start off the ball game. Allowed back-to-back singles. They're the first 2 hitters of the ball game. The leadoff man came around to score, but I believe that was it. Doesn't look like anybody else Yeah, because he walked Gasper his second time up. Yeah, just the 2 hits, 1 run allowed, 1 walk. With 8 Ks through his 4 1/3. So good first outing here for Chris Phillips. He'll turn the ball over to number 45. Let's check my roster here. As I mentioned, I'm just getting to know these guys today too. 45, that's William Rouse out of Malone University. Left-handed pitcher. Find my cheat sheet on him. There he is, Will Rouse out of Malone. Works with a fastball. Sits about 85 miles an hour. Throws a 4-seamer. Has a lot of good arm side run to it. Throws from a low 3/4 arm slot. Works with a slider and a changeup off of that. He'll be throwing here in the top half of the 5th inning with 1 away. The 8 and 9 batters coming to the plate, and Jesse Kramer and Evan Lewis, both 0 for 2 on the day. I'm sorry, both 0 for 1 on the day. A good outing there by Chris Phillips. I bet he was on a pitch limit. I don't want the pitchers to go too many pitches here in the early goings of the summer. Phillips had some action over the spring, though. As I mentioned at the beginning of the game, in his freshman year at Mount Union, had 3 starts, 4 appearances through 15 innings. So not a ton of action, but a little bit here and there. Not bad for a freshman, first year at a 4-year school. Anyway, his day's done. Will Rouse on the mound now. His first pitch to Jesse Kramer is floated in there for strike one. That looked like a first pitch changeup after throwing 85-mile-an-hour fastballs through warm-ups. I like that. That was a little tricky there from the lefty. Fastball blown right by him. Counts now 0-2. 6'5", 203. Real big guy, Will Rouse from Canal Fulton. Studying exercise science at Malone. Got him! Another strikeout. So Will Rouse looked a little confused. He's running off the field. That's just the second out of the inning. Nobody told him how many outs they had when he came on the mound. Obviously, he was paying attention to his bullpen while he was warming up. So with that strikeout, Jesse Kramer set down. He's the second out of the inning. Evan Lewis will come to bat now with 2 away. Lewis squares the bunt. Pulls it back on a breaking ball that's in there for strike 1. Rouse has baseballs going both directions. He throws that 4-seamer from that low 3/4 that's going to bust it real hard in on the hands of the lefty Lewis here. As you see right there. That ball, kind of the bottom just kind of falls out of it. As my coach and the director of the Warhawks would say, he throws a real heavy ball, Will Rouse. That's not a ball that's going to be easy to lift up in the air. This one's hit on the ground. Gloved over there by second baseman. Throws to first. And that'll do it here for the top half of the 5th inning. Will Rouse comes in. Gets his 2 outs. Chris Phillips gets the first one. Warhawks leading this one 5-1 going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. We're back here. Andrew Fairgo leads it off for the Warhawks. They lead this one 5-1. Fairgo playing first base, ahead in the count here, 2-0. That one misses as well. Counts now 3-0. Fairgo 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in the first. That one's in there. Strike one. Jack Florig still on the mound for Premier, but there's some action down there in the bullpen. That one's down in the dirt. That'll give Fairgo his second walk of the ball game. He's 0 for 1, but been on base twice. He's down at first. And Alex Stegman, the second baseman, will come to bat now. Stegman out at Mount Union, studying sports business with Chris Phillips. Fourteen at-bats for Mount Union so far this season. Had 2 hits, scored a run. Flies out to left field here, so he is the first out of the inning. Stegman flies out to left, so that's an F7. That'll bring up Nathan Prunty, the catcher. He'll hit here with 1 away. Fairgo on at first. First pitch fastball by Floric in there for strike 1. Prunty swung through it. As I mentioned, beautiful day out here in Lorraine. Could not ask for a nicer day to play baseball. Next pitch misses high for ball 1. That one's fouled off. Counts now 1-2 on Prunty. Prunty 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the second inning. Walked in the third. One, two, swung on and missed. Prunty goes down swinging for the second time today. I got a fan trying to blow some air through this press box. It's a little warm up here. Now, got stuff blowing all over the place. So Prunty's the second out of the inning. Florig continues to roll through this Warhawk lineup. That'll bring up Alex Jones. Jones takes a first pitch fastball in his batter's box. Misses him though. Looks like it bounced right between his feet. That'll move Florig up to second base on the wild pitch. And Jones will bat here with a runner in scoring position. Jones out with a bunt his first time up. Popped in the infield fly the second time up, so he's 0 for 2 today. Rips this one into left field. That should score a run. Here comes Fairgo. He's going to come around third base. He's going to score. Jones. The ball gets cut off. He goes to second. They got him. Jones looked to stretch it on the throw to the cutoff man, but they're able to cut it and relay to second base to get him. He runs well, not quite that well. They had him out by a step and a half. But the run scores, so he's able to drive in Andrew Fairgo. Tack another one on for the Warhawks. They lead this one 6-1, going to the top half of the 6th inning. So Will Rouse back out for his second inning of work. As I mentioned, Rouse plays his college ball at Malone. Got into 7 innings this year, 7 1/3. Struck out 9 batters. Opponents hit 267 off of him. He'll see the top of the premier lineup in Zach Gasper, Mike Williams, and Isaac Stouffer. Gasper been on base twice. A single in the first, walked in the third. He'll look to get something going for Premier here in the top half of the 6th. Good fastball there by Rouse, down and in. Gasper couldn't do anything but fillet it over top of the third base dugout. Another good fastball in there for strike 2. So Rouse waiting ahead now, 0-2. As I mentioned, he's got good run on that fastball. Runs it right in underneath the hands of the left-handed batters, and then he does that. Throws you an absolute frisbee. Takes a right turn 3/4 of the way there and ends up on the outside part of the plate for strike 3. Another strikeout here for the Warhawk pitchers. That's Rouse's second of the ball game. Top of the 6th. First of this inning. That'll bring up Mike Williams. First pitch fastball. Misses, I guess. Ball 1. Must have been down. I get covered up a little bit up here with the umpire, but it didn't look like Prunty moved a whole lot to catch that. Slider misses, I guess, as well. I don't know if that's off the plate. Maybe Prunty set up off the plate. That's 2 in a row. It looked pretty good. So 2-0 the count here on Mike Williams. That one will miss down and in. Counts now 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, right down Broadway. Rouse back into the count now, 3-1. Comes set with his 3-1. Kicks, fires. Swung on, missed. Count now 3-2, so Rouse all the way back. See if he throws him a nasty 3-2 slider here. Stuck a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Strike 3. Good pitch there. Will Rouse. Tied Mike Williams in a knot, and he is the second strikeout victim of the inning for Rouse, the third in his 4 batters. That'll bring up Isaac Stouffer, today's designated hitter. He'll hit with 2 away, nobody aboard. His team trailing 6-1. There's that breaking ball in there for strike 1. Stouffer's 0 for 2 today, 2 Ks. Chris Phillips got him twice. This is his first time seeing Will Rouse. Hits this one on the ground. Gloved out there by second baseman Stagman. He'll throw on to first, and that will do it here in the 6th inning for Premier. We'll be back bottom half of the 6th. Your Warhawks leading 6-1. Bottom half of the 6th, Eric Kaleko will come to the plate for the Warhawks. He'll lead things off. Jack Florig still out there throwing. We got some birds flying around up here around the press box. I'm just waiting for one to fly in the door and take up residency up here with me. Pretty lonely up here. Maybe you could do some color. First pitch to Kaleko. Misses. Ball 1. That one misses as well. Counts now 2-0 on the Warhawks center fielder. He swings through this one down in the dirt for strike 1. So Floyd got him his first time against him after a long at bat. Kaleko fouled a bunch off to the left field line. Hits this one high to left center. Center fielder's after it. He'll run over and make the catch. So Kaleko put a charge into it, just got it too high up in the air. The center fielder, Gasper, was able to make his way over and make the catch. So another hard hit ball by Eric Kaleko. He's squared up a couple so far today. Only a 1-for-4 day, but a bunch of barrels. Deuce Knapp will come to the plate now. He'll bat with 1 away here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Fouls this one off. Counts 0-2 on Knapp. Knapp hits this one high in the air. The center fielder, Gasper, slides in. Can't make the play. There's nobody at second base. Knapp thrown out at second as Florig is able to come over and cover second. Didn't look like Knapp was really trying out of the box. Gasper slides in, can't make the play, able to stand up and throw Knapp out by 2 steps at second. So Knapp's the second out of the inning. That's the old 8-1 put out. That'll bring up Caleb McGee. He'll hit here with 2 away. McGee lifts this one high in the air. Not sure where it ended up. Again, it's above the roof. Shortstop makes the play. The shortstop, Mike Williams, puts it away. That's a 1-2-3 inning. The Warhawks go quietly. That'll do it for the 6th. Warhawks still leading this one. 7-1. I'm sorry, 6-1. We'll take it to the last inning, the top half of the 7th. That'll do it for Will Rouse today. He comes out of the Warhawk bullpen and does an admirable job backing up Chris Phillips. He sees 5 batters, gets 5 outs, strikes out 2 of them. Strikes out 3 of them. He'll be replaced by Avery Anderson out of the Warhawk bullpen. Anderson, a 6-foot righty out of Painesville, Ohio, goes to Lake Erie College. Throws the fastball right around 80, 78 to 81. Works with a changeup, slider, and curveball off of it. He'll be greeted by the 4-hitter Jake Williams. He'll be backed up by Phil Satufer and Logan Tierney. Parney's going to go out and chat with Anderson. Probably got to get on the same page for signs. Make sure we know what we're working with. Again, these guys are brand new together. First game of the season. Anderson works out of the stretch, comes set, has his sign. First pitch to William, the breaking ball, swung on and missed. Looks like a good curve ball. Kind of worked back foot. Anderson ahead in the count now, 0-1. That one just missed. They got away from Avery Anderson. He's not happy with himself. Like that was supposed to be a slider on the outside part of the plate that just never quite slid. Stayed out there. So that'll even count now, 1-1. That one's down in the dirt. Counts now 2-1. As I mentioned, Anderson throws at Lake Erie College. Got into 15 2/3 innings this year. 9 appearances, no starts, all in the bullpen. Opponents hit .266 against him. He allowed 13 runs in those 15 innings. 17 hits, 11 strikeouts. This one's popped up down the left field line. Decker gave it a look, but it'll land just inside that wall. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Anderson looking to finish the job here. We're playing 7-inning games today, so this is the last inning. The last scheduled inning. Baseball's a weird game. Funny things happen. Anderson comes set. The 2-2 pitch. On its way. Down in the dirt. Nice block back there by Prunty. Had her on the count full now, 3-2. Now, this is a doubleheader today. If you're following along on YouTube, we'll take a quick break, so you'll have to close out of this video and into another. Anderson's 3-2 pitch misses inside for ball 4. That'll put Williams on base. He's on first for the leadoff walk. That'll bring up Phil Satufer, 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to Decker at third base his last time up. Anderson comes set, checks his runner. First pitch misses low for a ball. The 1-0 to Satufer. Missed off the plate for a ball as well. So counts now 2-0 here on the premier catcher. Anderson comes set with the 2-0. This one's in there, strike 1. Anderson got big shoes to fill coming in after Chris Phillips and Will Rouse. This one hit on the ground. Decker off his glove. It'll skip out into foul territory. So two for stung it. Hit it hard. Decker went to go to a backhand to grab it, and it looked